caving in to our doubts. Faces filled with sadness. When words are said, we'll regret. I can see the fire that we made just to save us. When we try to make up for never letting go. Said the things we promised not to say, then we break up just to start all over, even though we know this is the hard way better. We can't be heartache together. This is the hard way better. We can't be heartache together. This is the hard way better. We can't be heartache together. This is the hard way better. Let's go back, let's start again to a place a long time ago when I kissed your lips. I can see the fire that we made just to save us. When we try to make up for never letting go. Said the things we promised not to say, then we break up just to start all over, even though we know this is the hard way better. We can't be heartache together. This is the hard way better. We can't be heartache together. This is the hard way. This is the hard way.
Cause I've been running round in circles screaming out your name. Let me feel your love again. Cause I've been running round in circles screaming out your name.
Let me feel your love again. Cause I've been running round in circles screaming out your name. Take me to a different place. Just the two of us and we can stay up all night. Kissing under streetlights, doing what we want to, doing what we need to do. Staying up all night, everything is alright. Oh, I wanna be with you. Oh, I wanna be with you. Let me be the someone who can hold your hand. I don't even know if you can understand how you make me feel. I got you in my head. Oh, I wanna be with you. Oh, I wanna be with you. Be with you. Be with you. All that time away from you, I didn't think I'd make it without you by my side. Let me feel your love again. Just the two of us and we could stay up all night. Kissing under streetlights, doing what we want to, doing what we need to do. Staying up all night, everything is alright. Oh, I wanna be with you. Oh, I wanna be with you. Let me be that someone who can hold your hand.
5LD. What did he do? Oh my god!
Damn! Yo! He's acing it! He's acing it!
Norway, Sweden, Denmark, Finland. Only one country to take it all. To show the others who is truly the King of Nordic.
You can qualify into the King of Nordic by visiting one of our partners. Sweden, SwedishProLeague.se. Finland, CSGOFinland.fi. Denmark, esport.dk. And Norway, Gamer.no. This match is brought to you by Kulu Master.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome in to the Swedish qualifiers to King of Nordic. We have a couple of really decent players. I'm not surprised perhaps, but I'm happy to see it. And we also have Pisscan coming in to the chat. Which match is going to be first streamed? It is going to be Shift Lear versus Cop. Or Cop. So yeah, that's exactly what we're gonna be looking up to. Shift Lear, continuing with Anju Akemi, Heavy LDNN. I recognize LDNN. Vire as well. And then we have Flawless, Palmen, Iver, Sick, and Dotti. So some pretty incredible players here, and I'm not gonna be surprised if I would say might not be, the best things ever, but I'd say Cop is coming in as the favorites. I just have a feeling that they're gonna be the favorites in this game. Paulman, I read something about him quite recently. Not really sure exactly what it was about, but I read that he was performing in some sort of a tournament or whatever it was, and he performed really well. So, Paulman in your team, we've seen what he can do in King of Nordic before, so I'm not really surprised. Hello, Mousy, welcome in to the Swedish qualifiers. Hope you're doing well. We're still waiting, and they're going to be swapping as well, so that means the Cop is going to be starting on the CT side. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get this party started. As I was saying, we do have Cop, it is Flawless, Palmen, Iver, Sick, and Dottie, and on Shift Lead on the terrorist side, we do have Anju, Akemi, I think I'm going to call him Akemi, Heavy, LDNN, and Vira. Now, I'm still a little bit curious. Why do I recognize LDNN? He played for Monarchs, maybe? Was it that? You know what? HLTV is my friend. HLTV.org. LDNN. No results? What? Alright, let's go to twitch.tv/King of Nordic. Because underneath the streams, ladies and gentlemen, we do actually have a Hall of Fame. So we could actually search there. LDNN. Oh, let me scroll down all the way first. We make sure that we have searched everything. LDNN. No, actually not. What? Does anybody know where LDNN was playing before? LDNN has been a coach for a few different teams. Alright. But I recognize him as a player as well. What is that? I don't know. Anyway, let's start this party up. Cop on the CT side. We do have Shift Lead on the terrorist side. And looks like we're going to be seeing a first execute happening towards the A side. It's mostly going to be towards Ivy. Akame is going to be the first one rolling in. Tries to get the first kill here, but it's not going to work out. Meanwhile, though, Dada is going to be standing in a good position. It's going to be challenging, being able to find at least one. Vera finds the trade and do the same. Flawless is going to be going down. Dottie still in a good position to be able to challenge. It's going to be able to find two. Finds the third there as well. Now, there is a terrorist just behind Bomb Train, and he's going to be taken down here, perhaps from Dottie as well, but since he's in a really good position here. Sick is also alive, obviously, but Dottie still lines up that crosshair. It's going to be a 4K for himself here in the pistol round, showing that, you know what, I got what it takes to take these guys down. I know, for example, that Krister, Mr. Mouse in chat, is really happy to see Paulman playing King of Nordic again. It's been a while. When you see Paulman play, you know that he is here to win. He really reminds me of a player that, you know what, I'm not gonna play just for fun. I'm gonna play to win, because that's what I'm good at. I'm not really 100% sure about this fact, but I know at least once that Paulman has been voted the MVP of the season in Elite Serien. So I know obviously he's a great player when it's been playing in King Nordic as well, so really happy to see him here as well. But now, as for now, it's going to be Paulman and Dottie finding a kill each. Akame still with a deagle here, trying to find at least one CT that it's going to be going down, but it looks like the CTs are still going to be playing it safe. Not going to be going all too aggressive or trying to take these peaks. Now, we do have, yep, Paulman is going to be able to find LD and then Dottie once again. That's 2K for them both, but Dottie picks up a third as well in the end there. So 2-0, and Kopp is going to be starting things off really well. Could potentially be putting some pressure on to shift lead. Now, we also have to remember, ladies and gentlemen, that you guys can type !bracket in order to get the bracket to see which game they're going to be playing after this one. I think I can just give you guys a little bit of a spoiler. Shift Lead versus Kopp XD is going to be facing up against Trekvarts Päron, which is now apparently called Gen Rushers. I'm not really sure. But here we go. Akame is going to be able to find the entry. It's going to be sick going down. Looks like they're going to be trying to search for more. Paulman throws down a flash. That flash is actually well placed, but Vera finds one. Paulman goes aggressive, being able to find one. He's going to be trying to go for a second there as well, but it's going to be a Kami going aggressive. He's going to be able to find that trade immediately, and Paulman's not going to be standing a chance now, though. It's going to be Dottie with an M4 in hand. He has his teammate Ivor on a FAMAS, so if they were to be working together now, there could potentially be a clutch situation here with a 2 versus 5. Let's see if that's going to be the case. There is one terrorist hiding really good towards Tank. Tank train. Oh, Dottie. Oh, he's gonna be taken down. That means that it's all down to Ivor. He has the information about at least one. He's gonna be able to get him. The second one, he has some sort of an idea about, but he knows that I don't have enough of the utilities. I don't even have a defuse kit. I think he just picked it up. Let's see if Heavy is gonna be able to survive this. I'm not really sure. Oh yeah, he barely survives. Picks up an M4 as well. Oh my god, goes down though. Ivor was looking for that M4 as well. Now, there is one thing that I forgot to tell you guys about, but we do have an incredible giveaway going on with Cooler Master, where you can win an MM711 Pro Grade Gaming RGB mouse. Type ! contest and follow the link to our Facebook page where you can answer the question, how long would this mouse last for you when it has ARM switches, which could take up to 20 million key presses? Yeah, indeed. How long would that last you? The most creative calculation will win. So make sure to get creative. Comes for creative. Heavy, Akame, Dottie and Ivor gonna be taken down. That means that it's all down to the 3 CTs. Flawless, Paulman is sick, and all of a sudden Paulman with the AWP once again. That is something you have to expect from Paulman. Flawless is also gonna be able to use his FAMAS to be able to find one terrorist as well. As for now, though, Akame is going to be able to get the information about Paulman. They're still trying to get that second frag, but it's not going to work out. Oh my god, they're going with Flawless actually being able to get that one. Paulman was the assist. V has been able to find a trade, though. A lot of HP on both of the teams, both of the sides now. Looks like Heavy's going to be going in for this huge rotation here towards the B side. Meanwhile, we're just going to see LDNN being taken down, so now Paulman should be rotating towards B, and it looks like he's going to be already ahead of us. And Paulman Well, in a perfect time, he misses the shot, though. That's not often we see Pullman do. But he gets a second chance to redeem himself, and he surely does that. 3-1 shift lead. Well, they're still going to be able to trust or comfort themselves with that one round they have on the scoreboard, at least. Let's see if that's going to be changing anything. Right now, they're just going to be going for the pistols by, obviously, with a little bit of utility. 1 smoke, 3 flashes. So I don't think it's going to be a full-on execute, but I think they're going to be trying to go aggressive. And let's see what's going to be happening with Dottie, who's been picking up the second AWP. He's going to be able to find Vita. He's going to be trying to go for even more, but there's no terrorists visible at this point. Hakimi decides to flash or smoke off Ivor. Just check out Ivy. Flaw still in a good position here. Nanji's is going to be rocking straight into Crosshair Flaw. Very, very slow play coming in from Shift Lead. Trying to just gather themselves together. And they know that 3 Deagles is going to do a lot more damage than just 1 Deagle. In that case, they know that they can play with only body shots, really. Let's see what Heavy here. Dropping a bomb. Academy. Or Akami. Not sure what I'm saying. Academy. Maybe, start looking for that C somewhere. Here we go with Sick. On top of Train. They have not been able to localize him yet. He's going to be able to find all 3 of them, but Akami does find Pullman in the long run. That is going to mean that AWP is going to be dropped. Actually, he wasn't the one carrying the AWP for this round. Interesting. It was Dottie and Flaw. No, Flaw was... I don't know. Already confused. Ivor plays it safe now towards Ivy. Just holding the pink, try to get some information. Meanwhile, Dottie looks like he's going to be going quite aggressive here to take offensive peek. Here comes a Molotov, forcing Akami into the corner, and it looks like he's not going to be taking a damage, so that's good for him. But here comes a flash, and Dottie is expecting that flash to happen, and he's just going to be falling back a little bit just behind Electrical to not get flashed. And then with that, obviously, it's going to be seeing what and you can do here. Looking towards the B side, it's going to be able to find the first entry, trying to go for the second, but Sig is still in the same position as the last time. And it does win that duel because of it, so a good trade for him. Ivor also just playing it safe. Once again, he doesn't have to go aggressive. He does eventually find a friend because of it. Dottie, on the other hand, has been able to get the information about 1 terrorist. It's all down to LDNN. The coach. Oh, he didn't see Ivor going aggressive there from Ivy. So, obviously, they're going to be having the information, I think. No, they don't. Or do they allow him to go there? Because he's still sneaking. Still have Ivor just taking his time. Didn't see him. Interestingly enough, Ivor's still a little bit unsure where he is. Eventually finds him. That's going to be a 5th round on the board. 3 people alive yet for Cop. That means that they're going to be able to build a little bit of economy here, obviously. Meanwhile, on the opposite side, Shift Lead, they're going to be going down to pistols once again because they don't have the economy needed in order to buy fully for this one. But we can see 2 more smokes than last time. Looks like they're going to be executing towards A, and here comes a Molotov coming in from Flaw, and it's going to be getting into a good position, but it's going to be sprayed down immediately. That's going to be LDNN. Flaw still alive for some odd reason. Dottie there with an AWP being able to help out. It's actually going to be taking a double kill there. Dottie takes down Flaw. Now there's an aggressive terrorist as well, but Ivor saves him. And the Cammy, really important frag there, getting Pullman. Could pick up an M4 to work with, but Dottie's going to be throwing in a grenade, and that is going to be a great attempt coming in from Shift Lead. But at the same time, only being able to find 2. Pullman and Dottie on the AWPs again. I think it's really good for them to be able to work that one out. Dottie obviously an upper as well. Especially on a map like Train. Having a double op setup is just perfect for them. Here we go with that Leonette, completely white in that situation, but it's eventually going to be able to find 2 Franks because of it. Flaw and Dottie's going to be taken down, and you find Sig, and Vida finds Ivor. Now it's all down to Pullman. He's going to be taken down. What a beautiful round coming in from Shift Lead. As soon as they manage to get a little bit of weapons and could go for that full-on execute, finding the entries as well. That's exactly how Shift Leader should be playing. Now, with 2 rounds on the terrorist side, they're probably going to be thinking, you know what, we have to continue this. We have to get more rounds. We have to build our economy so we can get at least six rounds. So 4 to 5 more rounds for Shift Leader, and they're probably going to be satisfied. Going over to the CT side later on. Here we go with Pullman, though. Going aggressive, being able to find one. It's going to be able to find a second as well. It's going to be looking for the third, but picks up an AK-47 instead. That also means that he is very keen on going aggressive. But I don't think that is a smart idea, because here comes Akami. Oh, he's taking damage, though. Still standing inside the smoke. Ivor has been able to find heavy all because of it. Akami finds 1, finds 2. All of a sudden, he's going to be able to make it the 3 versus 2. But the bomb's still very far back. Ivor's going to be decided to go quite aggressive here from Ivy, just to get some more information about the terrorist. Flawless still stands behind Train here, and it's going to be throwing a grenade. That's actually going to do a little bit of damage. Question is, can he win this duel? That's the, well, Anju still playing it safe, though. Doesn't really want to go aggressive, but here comes another CT. He gets 1. Flawless going to be able to trade. Now, the interesting part here is that Ivor is coming up from behind. Flaw has the information that, you know what, I can just hide, but he's instead going to be taking a peek from some odd reason. That also means Akami now. Is he going to be expecting that CT to come in up from behind? That's the question. Ivor's still taking his time, and this is just a beautiful play coming in from him. He knows that, you know what, I need to be careful. Or Akami actually starting to realize that, you know what, it takes too long, and all of a sudden he's actually going to be able to dodge those bullets, and Ivor knows he needs to push, and that is now. Akami is going to be able to be in a perfect position, and that it's actually going to be a clutch coming in for him, picking up 4K for himself. Now, though, we're going to be able to see LDNN picking up an AWP. We're going to be following him, see if he can be able to find an entry quick enough here. It's a good spawn, goes in for the peek. Oh, he's actually going to be taken down immediately from Palman. What a beautiful play. All of a sudden, there's an op for free. Flaw being able to find heavy as well. And all of a sudden, there's actually terrorists going down on a pistol round coming in from Cop. Yeah, they have to start thinking about what they can do. If you take a look at this, though, Flaw has no idea that there is one terrorist that's actually walked past him. And the question is if he's going to be able to find an entry on Pullman. It looks like there might be something that is going to happen there, because he doesn't look behind. That's just a beautiful play coming from Vida. Takes his time. Gets 1. He had no idea about it, so now there might be a push happening towards the B site. But the thing is, we still have Flaw in a very good position. Peter throws down the grenade. He knows that he needs to go and pick up the bomb with 45 seconds left on the clock. It's all down to him after Dottie being able to find Akami. Or Akami. Jesus Christ, Akami. Akami? Which one makes more sense for you guys in Twitch chat? Akami? Or Akami? Akami? I don't know, he feels the most comfortable. Akami. Yeah. Let's just go for that. Akami. Perhaps makes more sense. I mean, it's more comfortable because when I'm talking, it just translates immediately or transforms immediately to Akami. Another smoke coming in from Flaw. Not really sure if his nickname is Flaw or if it's Flawless. I think it's Flawless. I saw one of his links to, I think it was his ESEA or something like that. Good job from Pullman, playing it safe. Could potentially be able to pick up an AK-47 there as well to work with. Oh, he finds a second, picks up the AK, and all of a sudden down on 8 HP. Now he knows that I am not going to be capable of going aggressive and trying to find that last frag. I'm just going to stay alive with my 8 HP that I have whilst waiting for LDNN. who is looking like he is going to be going down to try to pick up a weapon. He's going to be able to find an AUG, but he's not going to use that just now. Only uses his deagle, and he's probably going to be challenged. Gets a little bit of damage done, but it's not going to be enough to take him down. And there's going to be 8 rounds on the board here for Cup on the terrace, or in city side on train. Alright, let's take a quick look here at the scoreboard. Dottie up at 16 frames. It's like Heavy and Virre has not been able to wake up just yet. Same goes with Anju and LDNN. Akemi, though, has been able to wake up without any huge problems. Been able to find those double-digit frags. I think when facing off a team like Cup, which is just obviously a mix, but at the same time, a very decent mix. I think it's so important to have patience. Because like if you're too stressed on a T side, for example, here on train as we're, you know, watching it, but if you're too stressed as the T side, I just think that it's so easy for Cup to be just so calm and just win these duels, just playing it safe, just playing it, you know, a little bit further back, but just allow the terrorists to go in, try to take some peeks, but still playing it very passive. I think that has helped out a lot. And now, especially when the bomb is going to be towards the B site, you can see the bomb in the, underneath the ladder here. It's just going to be a lot for him. Here we go with Sick. It's going to be taken down. We do have more people around their area, though. It's going to be Ivor and Flaw being able to one each. That grenade almost takes him down. All down to LDNN. Once again, just looking for any of these Franks. Yeah, beautiful play from Ivor. Sneaking past and does manage to get the D information. And also the bullet straight to his head. 9 rounds on the board for Cup. Oh my god, Flaw. What is that? Dottie also with the AWP. Once again, just performing over it time and time again. And he's surely going to be able to find LDNN as well. Coleman with the AUG. 10 rounds, double digits for Cup. I mean, they have really good defense. But the question is how they're going to be able to tackle the situation on the opposite side. Playing from the T side later on. Now, though, Shiftly, once again, it's going to be able to go for a rather okay buy. But the utilities, I think, is going to be the most important part here. You can see Vida just going for that deagle instead, just to make sure they have utilities to work with. Flash out. A lot of execute as far as I can see. Not all too much happening, and we can see Dottie also already being able to find at least one frag. Ivor is going to be forced out of his position. Might be able to find something else, though. Because there's terrorists around the corners. Dottie's going to be able to find Vira. Only with a deagle, obviously. And now LDNN is going to be pushing through. Gets stuck, though. That's not good for him. Ivor still looking for it. Gets the first. Gets the second. It's all down to Anju. He's going to be taking out from Flaw there as well. So 11 rounds on the board. Cup XD looking very confident as they're going to be marching in to the second half soon enough. Noise! Some afternoon CS. You know what, Femtospen? Thank you so much for your subscription to King of Nordic. Enjoy spamming my face in every single Twitch chat there is. Oh, look at Dottie. Just once again, beautiful play. Knows exactly where he lined up his scope last time, and now with the smoke in between, it's not going to be as hard. Well, it's going to be hard, but, you know, it's not going to be harder. Because he knows where he lined it up last time. Alright, let's see what will happen here. As there's only one single terrorist left, it's going to be Virre. And it looks like he's going to be taken down from behind from Flaw, who is, yeah, he's coming up from behind here. Oh, it's actually looking the wrong way, though. That's why you're so famous. I spam it everywhere. Yeah. 12-3, ladies and gentlemen. That gives me a perfect opportunity to tell you guys about our eminent giveaway together with Master. You can win an MM711 Pro Grade Gaming RGB mouse. Yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen. Type ! contest. Follow the link to our Facebook page where you have to answer this question. The MM711 comes equipped with on-ROM switches that can take 20 million plus key presses. Now, how long would that last for you? Most creative calculation will win. Just remember that. Just remember that. Most creative calculation will win. Just remember it. Remember it. Now, we are actually having a pause here as well. Right now in the game. I do believe it's coming in from Shift Lead. I am a little bit uncertain, but since they do have a coach, I would assume that it's them trying to figure out that, you know what, this is how we should be holding. We can make a comeback. Let's make a comeback. Meanwhile, on the opposite side of the map, these guys are just getting ready to destroy them on the pistol rounds once again. And just dominate in the second half as well, just so they can face off against either it's Trekvartspäron or it's Gen Rushers. I'm not really certain yet. All right, let's see. Pistol round, very important one for Shift Lead. They need to pick this one up. From what it looks of things, though, it is going to be in a quite aggressive round towards Pop Dog. They're going to be faking it. Maybe trying to get some information. It's going to be Flaw, the only player that is actually down towards Pop Dog. The rest of them heading towards B, and now they're actually going to be able to get the information. It's going to be Virre being able to find the first one. Sick finds the trade, though. Now it looks like they're going to be going aggressive. It's going to be a couple of flash being thrown out as well. Let's see if the terrorist is going to be ready for a Dottie from a long distance. Shot's going to be using the USB, and he's actually going to be able to do a lot of damage there onto LDNN. Meanwhile, the bomb is going to be planted. Akemi might be going in for finding some terrorists, but there is one going close. It's going to be Anju being able to find two. Donnie on all of a sudden in a good position, finds two for himself. All of a sudden, it's a 2v2. Now, there isn't any utilities here for the CTs. They need to go aggressive. They don't even have a defuse kit, to be fair with them. And Heavy is going to be going aggressive, being able to find Dottie is going to be Ivor. Only bit of Glock is going to be taken down from Akami. And very, very, very important pistol round coming up from Shift Lead. This is the interesting part with the new economy system. Well, it's not new anymore, but you know, you get what I'm saying. Interesting how COP, they get a bomb plant, they get a couple of frags, and all of a sudden they can buy Galils and AKs. Man, well, I mean, obviously they don't get a lot of utilities, but when you have a strong firepower team like you have in COP, I think it's going to be dangerous for Shift Lead. They need to really take care of themselves. Do they take 12 in a row? I do not think so. I think Ivor's going to be able to find the entry here. Yep, indeed. And that's going to be a Famas being dropped. Sick can now go for the rotation back and try to pick it up. And I do believe he's actually going to do so. Maybe not. Sick is actually going to be able to find Heavy because of it. And that means that he can pick up like a little. Ivor finds Anju. And all of a sudden it's going to be a 4 versus 2. Akami and Vera needs to perform here. Coleman and Sick down on low HP. 35 altogether between these two players. Meanwhile, Flaw and Ivor, 95 and 61. You can see, I think, no, actually not. It's only Paulman who's playing behind Ivor as well with 61 HP. I thought actually it was going to be Paulman and Sick playing safe, but apparently not. Vera has been able to pick up the AK there from Pop Dog as well. So there's not going to be an AK for Sick to be able to pick up, but they're also going to be able to pick up the 13th round. Now, let me remind you guys that we do have some kings on the throne as for now. For those of you who don't know that, we actually have... I could actually show you that after this round, I think. If I'm not mistaken. Oh well, you can see in the Twitch chat. We do have Olle, KQV, Midemanen, Axin, and Bezover playing for the Kings right now. Akami being able to find 2. Palman finds a trade. Meanwhile, it is going to be Anju trying to go in for the trade there yet again. 3 versus 4. All of a sudden, Vida's going to be able to find Palman. Dotti finds a trade, but is going to be trying to go for even more. And does find a second. No, actually, he doesn't. It's going to be all down to Ivor. Has an AK-47, 2 flashes, and a smoke as well to work with. And a bomb, to be fair. So we could potentially go for a huge rotation towards the B side to try to get a bomb plant. But as far as we can see, it's going to be having LDNN trying to look for weapons. Meanwhile, Ivor's going to be discovered. They have the idea. They have the information on where he is. Ivor just needs to play very safe right now. And it's just not going to work out. Vida is going to be able to get the information and also get the frag 13-5. Oh, that's a good entry. Once again, you can see Cope, they're just going to be going in for the force buys here. They're not going to care. Going in for the force buys as soon as they lose a round. They know they can win it back, especially if Flawed Palman's going to be playing like this. That is for sure. That is almost like rigging a lottery or something like that, winning it immediately. Here we go with Dottie. Only with an AK close range, though. Needs to find this one frag and he's going to be looking for it. It does manage to get it. Picks up an M4 as well. All down to a Akami now. And Flaw is just going to be holding the angle. That's going to be 14 rounds on the board, ladies and gentlemen. Cup is looking very, very, very strong. I don't think that it's going to be a very easy task to try to win over them. I'm just being honest, peeps. Just being honest. Versus 2. I think it's looking very, very one-sided, to be fair, people. There we go. 15 rounds match point coming up. Not a lot of economy either for shift lead. I think this is going to be GG's, ladies and gentlemen. With a win as well. If the Wards are winning this next one 16-5, that's a very convincing lead. Might be scaring off their opponents in the semifinals here. Now, what do you guys think? Should we jump to the opposite side of the bracket, or should we continue with Cup? I mean, obviously it's not over yet, but you get what I'm saying. And that's gonna be GG. 16-5, ladies and gentlemen. What do you guys think? Should we follow Cup, or should we jump to the other side of the bracket? Give me the information. I will gladly take it in. Anyway, we're gonna be taking a little bit of a short break. Make sure to type in the chat if you would like to follow Cup, or if you're gonna be jumping over to the other side of the bracket, to the other semifinals. So we're gonna be taking a little bit of a short break. We'll be right back after this.
By Valdi. What did he do? Oh my god!
Damn! Yo! He's acing it! He's acing it!
Norway, Sweden, Denmark, Finland. Only one country to take it all. To show the others who is truly the King of Nordic.
You can qualify into the King of Nordic by visiting one of our partners: Sweden, SwedishProLeague.se; Finland, CSGOFinland.fi; Denmark, esport.dk; and Norway, Gamer.no.
One look and I breathe. One touch feels skin deep. A picture perfect, undeserving. Everything will probably go in and out, one thought, and we break. Airborne as we face misconceptions, picture perfect, a balanced blend and some pretend. In and out. Get me through all the layers of you. Get me through. In and out. We collide, we break down, caving in to our doubts. Faces filled with sadness. When words are said, we'll regret. I can see the fire that we made just to save us. When we try to make up for never letting go, said the things we promised not to say, then we break up just to start all over, even though we know this is the hard way better. We can't be heartache together. This is the hard way better. We can't be heartache together. This is the hard way better. We can't be heartache together. This is the hard way better.
again to a place a long time ago when I kissed your lips. I can see the fire that we made just to save us when we try to make up.
By Valdi in put the green. Oh my god!
Damn! Yo!
guy, dude.
Yo! He's acing it! He's acing it!
Norway, Sweden, Denmark, Finland. Only one country to take it all. To show the others who is truly the King of Nordic.
You can qualify into the King of Nordic by visiting one of our partners. Sweden, SwedishProLeague.se. Finland, CSGOFinland.fi. Denmark, esport.dk. And Norway, Gamer.no. This match is brought to you by Cooler Master.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are right in the 9th round here, and a special tactic has been coming up here from Gen Rushers, who is, well, they're just standing on top of sniper nests. And, yeah. It's fun. It's been fun. Seeing what will happen here. A very, 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 very long 9th round. Oh, they tried to jump boost. Could have worked. Could actually have worked really well. Let's see if they're gonna be trying. Yeah, they're gonna be trying it once more, and they're not even keeping track. Jesus Christ, could potentially work. Oh my God, also close. Here we go. Paulman's gonna be able to get the first one. Little simp for some odd reason. And since they are the ones in the lead, they're actually. Oh no! Now it's 4-4. Uh-oh, sick. He's like, you know what? Well, actually, they won a 9th round anyway. Easy. Admin. What is up, Keegan? Can't type admin in a Twitch chat, dude. Here we go with Dottie being able to get the first. We're gonna be looking for more, obviously, but Kimsu has been able to find the first. Kimsu, what am I talking about? Dottie making work. Tyst. I'm not quiet. Yeah, I'm quiet, but it's because I'm trying to help out the other teams thingy, whatever. Oh, here we go with Dottie. Makes it work. And Lejonkungen is also, as far as I can see, giving... Oh, take a look at this, Dottie! Dottie! Oh, Dottie! Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yep. I'm just no, it's okay. But it's okay. It's okay. I'm just trying to help out a little bit. Hade mutat bara. Oh, it's so easy to blame the fat guy, huh? Yeah, it's so easy to blame me. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. But yeah, great start here from Cop. And from what it looks of things, it's gonna be Donnie. I'm a little bit happy we didn't go over to the other side of the semis, because that actually looks like it's gonna turn out to be a walkover. Yeah, Top Shot Us has won in walkover against Lejonkungen. Lejonkungen left walkover, so to speak. So we do have the finalists already. And that is something I need to fix as well. I'm just gonna make sure that we can watch somebody else as well. Meanwhile, we're doing it. Sweden, Lejonkungen. Let's make a dub there instead. Top Shot Us, move on. Vad menas med Kings? Tessa, skriv det. All right, so we do have Top Shoot Us in the in the finals. So whoever wins here is gonna be able to face off against them. Now, I did see a little bit of a chat earlier. They were like, are you guys hyped on facing off against Dottie? And ADX was like, yeah, really, sure. So there is a little bit of banter already. Not because Dottie can see or hear it, but here we go with Cop. Cop, not Cop. Once again, though, they are going to be able to get the second round there again, facing up against Gen Rushers, who's only down on pistols as for now. Here we go with Ivor. Yes, indeed. It's going to be able to make it work. Volume. $16.5 Copex XD, tror jag det blir. Alright. That's exactly the score we had in the previous one. So, wouldn't be surprised. Sick and Flaw. Dottie, once again with the AWP. I think this is quite interesting, because when I've been casting, you know, Palmen or Dottie before, I've always thought that Palmen was, you know, the more sharper opper. But in this case, it looks like Dottie's fucking... sorry. Jesus. Freaking. Frick. You know. Yeah. Fucking. He looks like he's really just on point today. That's incredible. Here we go, though. It's gonna be Ivor, Flaw, Ivor, Sick, Victor. Victor again, maybe? Or is it gonna be Ivor? 60 HP. Little simp. 2 HP. It's the only player remaining now. Oh, well, that's just Dottie playing it safe. Have Dottie died yet? Nope. 8-0. Family stream. You know what, Femtospan? Without the Twitch support, you know? Fuck, nah. I'm just kidding. Or am I? No, I'm just kidding. Or am I? No. Anyway. For nothing. Cop still playing this as safe as they did before. Fuck the family. What do you mean? I would never say such thing. Ivor tries to side peek. Oh, once again, great shot there from Dottie, making use of that AWP once again. 9 kills now for 4 rounds. AWP haven't died yet. Oh, Flaw! Oh, he barely... Oh my god, he reacts in time. Jesus Christ, I did not expect that to happen. Dottie's gonna be able to pick up a double-digit kill there as well. Tries to go for another, but it's gonna be instead Ivor taking down low HP to 17. Sick. Coming up from the side here, trying to help out. Now the last one, William, is actually gonna be playing towards main, and Pullman is gonna be there 5-0. Cop is just dominating at this point. Now, I'm going to ask my good old friend Femtispan in chat, can you tell us what does the exclamation mark contest mean, Femtispan? I can give you a hint. You ready for hint? You ready? 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Flop is gonna be able to get to Renksei. The brothers is actually playing Gezamrenk and Renksei. They are brothers. Really interesting to see what they're gonna be capable of doing here as well, obviously. As far as we can see right now, they've not been able to really start things off the way that they perhaps wanted to, but they're also facing off against a really good team. It gives you a link to the contest you have on Facebook with with your elaborate partner in crime. Elaborate? I would say incredible partner in crime. Am I? Elaborate? Well, yeah. Partner in crime, Cool Master, exactly. Yeah. I almost forgot what I used to say. Incredible partner in crime, Cool Master. Yeah, that's exactly that. Yeah, there it is. Anyway, get somebody with the AWP is gonna be facing off. Dottie stole. No, Dottie's dead. Dottie's not coming back. Not coming back from this round. 11 kills before going down. Allman's still alive though. Ooh, gets smoked off, but I don't think they're actually gonna watch that, so he's gonna be going through the smoke. That means that he's gonna get one. Can he be able to find a second? That's gonna be the question. He's gonna go around the corner. He does do it. Third one. Oh, he gets stuck on the ladder, but the clutch is it. Palmer, what are you doing? Bruh, I'm here to give you exposure for free. What do you expect from me? Well, okay, you know what? Fair enough. Sure. I'm just, yeah. You know, fair enough. Fair enough. But, yeah, it's free for us. Fence ban. But is it free for you, though? Well, actually, you're right. Yeah, never mind. I'm stupid. I'm tired. What? What is this? Little Simp! Being able to get the first kill, at least. We've been watching Pullman enough. With that 1-on-3 clutch. Incredible clutch. Puts him up at 6 rounds now. Get somebody. Yeah, I'm paying to hear. Literally. I mean, you can listen for free as well. For sure. But, you know. You could be here without paying. But you're paying. Okay, this is... Just take this with a nip of salt. This is just a fun joke. You're paying us to marketing me. Refound myself. Sorry, Mr. Mouse. I think I messed something up. I pressed the big red button when I shouldn't. Here we go. Dottie's still staying alive. Sick is going to be able to find the last one. Is going to be Vector. That also means that they're going to be able to pick up a couple of grenades and also 2 AWPs that they can use for the next one. Since they're already up 7-0, they're still going to have a really good economy, but it's still going to be tough. Con is cancelled for the rest of the year. Yep, it is. After episode 8. Hey, see what I did? Reverse. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just gonna go fetch myself something to drink. It's probably gonna be an 8th round here anyway for Cop, so I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. That's not early in the 8th round just yet, but as we can see, Ivor's gonna be there to help out Dottie not going down, and well, 2 matches and then final? What the frick? Mods are asleep. Let's post something illegal. Hey! Men Cyrus Junior. X 2 matcher sen final. Ja, men det är 2 matcher. Alltså det är alltså ja. Vi har ju spelat 2 matcher nu. 3 matcher totalt. Den 4:e matchen var en VO som de lämnade i andra semifinalen. Och sen är det final. Så det, allting började ju från kvartsfinalen. Bara det att vi hade 6 lag, så 2 gick vidare till semin på en gång. Sen var det 2 matcher i kvartsfinalen, 2 matcher i semifinalen, en av dem var VO och sen är det final. Så det makes sense. Vi streamar ju inte alla matcherna. Vi streamar ju bara en från kvartsfinalen, en från semifinalen och en från finalen. För att det finns bara en i finalen. The match checks out. Gen rushes var rejäla talanger. I mean, they've been able to perform. They actually won before as well, but you know, it all depends on how big of a teams or how big of a players comes into the King of Nordic as well as the qualifiers. Sometimes it could just be, you know, barely level 10s joining in, and sometimes it could be like if there were to be a level 20, the level 20 would join in, you know? So it's just very back and forth. But as for now, Dominic is going to be able to do at least a little bit of damage. Ivor's going to be in a good position to be able to challenge her, and that's obviously going to generate a kill for him. Little Sip's going to be able to find Dottie. Now it's important for Ivor to be able to find at least one, and he surely does. You know, there is a 2 versus 3. Good job from Flaw. Good position. Gets 1. Math, för helvete. Sömnbristen börjar sättas på henne. Alright. The math checks out. Exactly. Or the match S checks out. You know, I don't know. Well, 10-0 in a semi-final is probably not something I expected. Not gonna lie. But hey, we have a couple of Counter-Strike players, right? Who's playing, for example, this sort of tournaments or gets Portal or whatever it is, right? Do you guys get more motivated when losing like this? Or do you get, like, just, you know, depressed? Like, oh shit, we shouldn't have played at all. Oh my god, sick. Like, when you're down 11-0, you probably know you're gonna lose. I mean, it's not a lot of times where you can make a huge freaking comeback. But, like, how do you feel as a player in that situation? Are you getting more motivated to come back and show what you got later on, like in the next qualifier or something like that? Or do you feel like, you know what, I shouldn't qualify next time? They're too good, there's no point. Nej, de var bättre om man har dåliga matcher. Ah, okay, good. Because I can, like, when you're down 11-0, I mean, there are better players for sure. In my opinion, at least. But still, like 11-0. It's not often you see that. Oh, great shot from Victor. Is this gonna be the first round? Come on. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. That's our first round. Gen Rushers, let's go. I just faced the fact that the other team was better and focused on the next game instead. Yeah. Like 50 said. Yeah. No, but that's what I mean. Like, no, I cannot perhaps, you know, it's still in competitive scene, but I'm talking a little, you know, Rocket League, because I've gone a lot of Rocket League now, myself. And like, if I lose big, I just get so freaking motivated to just keep practicing and just show what I've got in the next one. Like, next time we face, or next time we scrim, I'm going to destroy you. Victor, good position. It's going to be able to find out Frank as well towards Palman, but Dottie's there once again with the AWP. Ranks 8. It's sick. William finds Ivor. Now it's all down to Dottie. Has been able to perform really well before. Now it's going to be able to find a frag on a rank save. The bomb is still in a very awkward position. You can see Dottie's actually going to be moving around here. Gets into a better position. I think this is going to be very, very good for him. As he's looking to try to get somebody up. And he's still just taking his time. Dottie's playing this out of his mind. So smart. Very true, Fenceman. Very true. Let's see if he can actually hear him now. No, he can't. Okay, Dottie's too far away still. Dottie's still in a good position. Gets the information. Gets the kill as well. 12-1. It was close for Gen Rushes to take a back-to-back. But still, again, Dottie 16 frags on these 14 rounds. Or 13 rounds. 3 death. He is on point. I have played against Palman and I've lost like 16-2. And I told myself he's better and I'm gonna play better next game. True, very true. If you do nothing but winning, you don't develop as a player. That's important no matter which level you're on. Because other people will catch up eventually. That's very true as well. Oh, here we go with Palman. He's got to go with aggressive. He's got to be coming up and from behind. And he does actually get a 1 frag. So looking for that second. But there's not going to be any more towers around that area. So down they're just going to be falling back towards the B side yet again. And I think Palman's going to be rotating all the way around towards the A side as well. Just to make sure that he's going to be able to help and try to defend the A side. Ivor gets the information. Gets a little bit of spraying done. But it's not going to be enough to take somebody down. Flaw is actually looking like he's going to be going in for the full rotation here. Take a look at Palman going aggressive, being able to find one at least. Yes, he does. But it's going to be Rank in a good position to be able to challenge or trade as well. And Dottie, once again, just aggressive with the AWP. And that's going to be 13 rounds on the board. Ladies and gentlemen, Comp XD is just unstoppable at this moment. You need to lose to get better and know what you did wrong and get better the placement and stuff. True. Very true. But I'm so competitive. Like when I lose, I can get really frustrated. Jag är ett så kallat vinnarskalle. And it can be really frustrating for my teammates because I can get really pissed. And that's not good either. I know that, but you know. In the AA meetings, they're saying I have to be honest. So I'm just kidding. I'm not going to AA meetings. I'm going to AAA meetings. I'm just kidding. There we go. Dottie, Ivor. All down to Gesamrink. And it looks like, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be having 14-1 in the first half. And it's obviously very, very convincing coming up from Kopp. That Molotov is actually going to be forcing him out of his position, but Ivor still is going to be taking his time to get the information where he is. He's going to be using 1 bullet, and that is going to be 14-1. That gives me the opportunity to tell you guys about what? About our giveaway that we have together with Kill the Master, where you can win an MM711 Pro Grade Gaming RGB mouse. Type ! contest, follow the link to our Facebook page where you have to answer the question. The MM711 comes equipped with ARM switches that can take 20 million plus key presses. How long would that last for you? Most creative calculation will win. So make sure to go into our Facebook page, facebook.com/KingOfNordic, or ! contest and follow the link to check it out. And I've also learned some new tricks from the opponent. Me too, and I'm an old guy and have a lot of hours in CS. Yeah, but I mean, it doesn't matter if you're old or not. I mean, the older you are, the more experienced you are. Perhaps you don't have a lot of, you know, the best reaction times. But in my opinion, to be a good Counter-Strike player, you don't have to have the best reactions. I mean, okay, Forrest is a bad example, but you get my idea. He is a smart player. He doesn't have to be quick. He can just be smart. Outsmart your opponents, and then it's done. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, 15 rounds on the board. And it looks like we're going to be having GG sooner or later. With Cop XD. 16-1. Well, okay, it's not over yet, obviously, but you get what I'm saying. It's when it's been this one-sided, you can kind of expect it, right? Game sense makes a huge difference in CS. Yeah, in every game, to be fair. Like if you can find out a strategy, it doesn't matter what game, League of Legends, Rocket League, CS, Valorant. Like if you can develop a really good strategy that works, Jesus Christ, you can be unstoppable. It doesn't have to. You don't even have to take aim duels. You can just put up traps everywhere that the opponent is gonna be walking straight into. Oh, look at this. Ivor's gonna be taken down 2 versus 2. All of a sudden, this could potentially be the start of the comeback. Oh, maybe not. Something, come on. 19 HP. Oh yeah, this is tough. Oh yeah, this gotta be going down. That means that we do have GG's, ladies and gentlemen. It is going to be the finals. It's going to be Cop XD versus Top Shotters. And obviously, we're going to be taking a little bit of a look here on the scoreboard. But when that's done, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be taking a little bit of a short break to get ready for the next game. There we go. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned. The final is about to come up. It is Cop XD versus Top Shotters. Don't go anywhere.
By Valdi put the grid. Oh my god!
Damn! Yo! He's acing it! He's acing it!
Norway, Sweden, Denmark, Finland. Only one country to take it all. To show the others who is truly the king of Nordic.
You can qualify into the King of Nordic by visiting one of our partners. Sweden, SwedishProLeague.se. Finland, CSGOFinland.fi. Denmark, esport.dk. And Norway, Gamer.no.
One look and I breathe. One touch feels skin deep. A picture perfect, underserving.
faces filled with sadness. When words are said, we'll regret. I can see the fire that we made just to save us. When we try to make up for never letting go. Said the things we promised not to say, then we break up just to start all over, even though we know this is the hard way better. We can't be heartache together. This is the hard way better. We can't be heartache together. This is the hard way better. We can't be heartache together. This is the hard way better. Let's go back, let's start again to a place a long time ago when I kissed your lips. I can see the fire that we made just to save us. When we try to make up for never letting go. Said the things we promised not to say, then we break up just to start all over, even though we know this is the hard way better. We can't be heartache together. This is the hard way better. We can't be heartache together. This is the hard way. This is the hard way.
Let me feel your love again. Cause I've been running round in circles screaming out your name. Let me feel your love again. Cause I've been running round in circles screaming out your name.
Let me feel your
By Valdi in what did he do? Oh my god!
Damn! Yo, yo,
This guy,
yo,
dude.
yo!
Oh
He's acing
my
it! He's
God.
acing it!
Norway, Sweden, Denmark, Finland. Only one country to take it all. To show the others who is truly the King of Nordic.
You can qualify into the King of Nordic by visiting one of our partners. Sweden, SwedishProLeague.se. Finland, CSGOFinland.fi. Denmark, esport.dk. And Norway, Gamer.no. This match is brought to you by Cooler Master.
Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. We are getting ready for the finals. Is there anything you want to say? Maybe? Here's the microphone. Come on. Stage fright. Anyway, welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. We do have Cop and Top Shot Us. That is going to be facing off here on Mirage. And, well, there was a little bit of banter in the beginning here. I'm not going to lie. In the match room, in the Face It match room, I was like, okay, so after the game, remember that I need everyone's Twitter. If you do win, blah, 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 so I can make the, you know, the social media thingy. Well, ADX sent all of their Twitter pre-game, and Palmer was like, "Hey, don't link it. It's unnecessary." Shots fired, in my opinion. Oh, look at Rosen. Oh, gonna get stuck. För much var rätt så close. Well, get something. I think you did well for what you could. You faced off against a really good team, so I don't think there is anything to be afraid of, or ashamed of, rather. I think you guys did good. All right, let's see. It is going to be on Mirage. We've seen what Cop can do on the train, but we've not been able to see what they can do on Mirage yet, so I'll guess we just have to wait and see what will happen here to that. Top Shot Us, on the other hand, it's going to be their rivals in this qualifiers. At least, but took a look at Dottie. It's going to be able to find Chew. That's going to be a good answer coming in from ADX and Johnson, though. Sick. Johnson, once again, being able to find a trade. Now it's all down to him. 1-on-2 situations. He's going to be able to pick up a USB. Is going to be challenging, perhaps. Looks like he's going to be challenging. Oh my god, what a beautiful shot. Tries to go in for the second one as well. It's going to be Flav. Flav versus Johnson. Johnson still just waiting. Oh my god, what a beautiful play from Johnson. And I maybe as you're saying, Fuppe, there might have been a jinx happening in the Faceit room there. You know, Palman. It would be incredibly funny if Top Shot Us actually won it. Then I have to type something to Palman. Be like, hey, thanks for not sending your Twitters ahead, because that would have been embarrassing. Nej, ja, det är X ofta han möter dem. Japp. Då kan jag förstå varför han sa så. It was not ADX who said it. It was Palman who said it to ADX. Yeah, oh, okay. Well, they managed to pick up the pistol round. So, it could very well be the Top Shot Us with Johnson in the lead here. 5 kills now and 0 death. It's going to be marching in towards the B side. It looks like he's going to be able to search for that second entry as well. Nobody's there, though, so he's still going to be pushing towards kitchen. Instead, Keegan, great play there. He's going to be able to find a frag and a sick. Dottie and Flaw. Dottie's going to be taking a little bit of damage here out towards short ends. Is still going to be standing put and not allowing that CT to go in towards the B side. Flaw, on the other hand, looks like he's going to be rotating as towards mid ends. This is going to be boosting up his teammate. I'm not really sure what it is, but ADX is going to be able to find that frag. And that's going to be 2-0. Top Shot Us taking the lead. Or taking another lead. Another one. Let's follow Johnson for this round. According to my calculations, he could be the Dottie of this game. Molotov being thrown out. Johnson still out towards mid. It's going to be facing off weapons. He knows that he needs to smoke off mid or something. Throws on a grenade towards short instead. That's a smart idea now. Give themselves a little bit more opportunity to work with. Should have been the best out of 3 on the finals. I mean, we could have done best out of 3 on the finals, but that means that I would only cast the final games. Otherwise, you know, just for a qualifier, it's just... Oh, what a beautiful round coming in from Cop. I mean, if it's... Putting down, I'm already putting down, what is it, 4 to 5 hours on the qualifiers, and this is a working day for me, obviously. So if I were to be putting down and casting 8 hours for, or is it 4 days in a row, just keep on talking. I wouldn't have a voice on the third week. Best out of 1 is enough for a qualifier. I mean, yeah, sure. Yes and no. I'd say that if it were to be a bigger tournament or something like that, then a best out of 3 is almost, you know, a best out of 3 is inevitable. Yes. You would sound like Cromwell's you if you did. Yeah. No, I definitely understand that. But now it is. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah. I think if it were to be a bigger tournament, you know, a qualifier, for example, to DreamHack, what it is, then it's a best out of 3 all the way because you want the best out of best teams, right? But when it's a weekly qualifier, I think it's easier to just have a best out of 1 all the way through and then fight it off in the finals instead. Because, I mean, if you were to be going out, you could still just join in on the next week again. So it's, you know, it's still worth it in my opinion. 3-1. Top Shotters has been able to dominate a little bit here in the beginning of the game. Meanwhile, Cop is still going to be trying to figure out how they're supposed to be playing Johnson here. Oh, looking for that entry. He's not going to be able to get it. Decides to fall back instead, and I think that is a smart idea. Throw down the Molotov, force the CT out of his position if it were to be there. And other than that, just play it safe. Right now, he's been faking towards B. I'm not really sure. Yeah, it looks like on the minimap that Paulman is actually going to be rotating from kitchen to mid again. So they're starting to realize that, you know what, it might have just been a fake. Here we go with Rosen. Also being able to find the entry. Paulman inside window could potentially be able to find a second CT on the board. See if that's going to be the case or not. Right now, Johnson and the rest of the boys are setting up to go towards the A side. We do have Sick in a very good position. Dottie as well on the AWP. So let's see what will happen here. Sick is going to be forced out of this position. Obviously, the flash is going to be coming up and he's going to be able to find... Nope. It's not going to be able to find anybody. It's actually going to be Johnson and then Rosen being able to find Paulman as well. And all of a sudden, I think Cop is actually falling on the pressure here because Cop... Or because... Maybe it's just because of Paulman. You know? He jinxed it. Safe play coming in from Cop here. Obviously just going for the deagles. No utilities, no defuse kits either. So if there were to be a one plan happening and they would get the opportunity to try to go in for defuse, well, they have to be quite quick. Flash out towards mid. Top Shot is still going to try to take that mid control, and they've let out two members out there. And it's going to be Johnson to get up with ADX. Here comes the first smoke. Johnson not really sure. That smoke actually was very good in that situation, but there was a CT out there. It was Dottie actually with Deagle. Let's see what ADX can come up with here. Searching on short. Gets first, gets second. Yes, indeed. Not going to be any problems for him. Paulman, on the other hand, is going to be able to challenge here. There's one terrorist out towards Palace, but he's going to be able to survive. Johnson comes up from connector, and this is actually going to be dangerous, especially when Flock goes down. Johnson has some sort of an idea where Paulman might be, but it's also down a low HP, which means that Paulman could get two quick frags, and that is going to give him two weapons as well. Not really sure why Dottie's running away, because they have a good potential to pick up weapons here. Not really sure. Yeah, there we go. Now Dottie's actually deciding, you know what, let's fall back. There's a weapon up towards Palace. I'm going to join you in. And we're going to be able to have weapons for the next round instead. So let's just go for the save. 5 rounds for Top Shotters. But but Shadas has a pretty good team. They have a pretty good team, and I'd say that they're playing very smart as well. They're not just playing straight into the hands of Cop, which is quite interesting to see, because every single other team that we've seen has perhaps not played straight into their arms or like in their crosshairs, but you know, eventually they have run out of ideas, and that means that they're going to be just trying to push, trying to win the aim duels. And when Cop has the momentum they had in the previous games, they're just going to be running ahead. They're just going to be continuing the way that they can. That is a good flash, but it's not going to do a lot. It's actually going to be Keegan being able to find a frag instead. Evert Johnson finding a couple of trades, going back and forth, but it's still in favor of the top Shadas, who's still in a 4 versus 3. And it looks like they're going to be kind of keen on going towards A side for some odd reason. I mean, they should know that Ivor's down on low HP. ADX smoking off short just in case. But here we go with Dottie, lining up one. Tries to line up a second. Gets a second as well. But Enza and Rosen is also going to be able to make it work. Now with Ivor only on 15 HP. Does have diffuse kit, armor, utilities, AWPs, you know. It's better for him to try to go for a save. No, they're playing their game. They were turning the game for them and not the other way. Yeah, they were playing their game, absolutely, but they were allowed too much, and it kind of feels like Top Shadows is not allowing Cop to do whatever they want. They still going, you know, first couple of seconds in the round, they're just going spread out, trying to figure out as much information as possible and just see if their CTs is going to be pushing or anything. Because you can see in the beginning, they usually put out at least one towards B, 2 out towards mid, 1 towards, I'm not sure if that's Palace or if that's Slope, but at least 1 towards A. And they're just playing it very safe, just waiting to see if the CTs is going to be pushing or not, try to take a peek. Ivor has dropped the AWP. Oh, no, actually, yep. Dropped the AWP, but another one. So Dottie and Pullman's going to be having ops, while the rest of them is just going to be buying SMGs and the best they have. Oh my god, 3 ops. Okay, never mind. Yeah, they're going full out. Top Shadows, as you can see, they've left 1 member, Enza, towards Palace. 2 towards B. 1 just holding mid very, very patiently. 1 holding Slope if there's anybody pushing. So you can see that, once again, Top Shot is just playing this safe. They're playing it very safe, very passive. Make sure to take your time now, though. Ivers is going to be standing in a good position with the AWP towards Kitchen. Has Sick there as a close combat fighter. And from what it looks at things, he might even go for a peek. Trying to figure out some information. Smoke towards Connector. Flash out towards A. That is all just a fake, because the execute is actually happening towards the B side. Let's see what will happen now. As they're going to be marching in. Sig is not going to be completely white at all. He's actually going to be able to find the first entry, but it's going to be going down immediately afterwards. It's going to be ADX being able to find a trade. Still have that AWP inside the kitchen. Is actually 2 of them. It's going to be Ivor and Paulman playing together inside kitchen with an AWP. Let's see if he's going to be able to find anything. Paulman looking for the first frag. He's going to be able to find it on short. Meanwhile, he has his teammate holding for him just in case. Now it's important for Top Shot is not to go aggressive. They don't have to peek at all, but it's actually going in for the peek, and I'm not really sure what's actually the reason to behind that. ADX though finds 1. Can't be able to find a second as well. It's gonna be 2 AWPs still remaining. Ivor and Dottie. Dottie has been really performing with it. It's actually gonna be able to find a second as well. Molotov on towards bomb. Dottie's still waiting. Picking up another AWP. The bomb is still taken down. Dottie, and there we go. Beautiful play. And there's actually gonna be a retake working out with 2 AWPs. Dottie even dropping 1 up for the other. So second round of the board here for Cop. Really? I have to say it. A little bit stupid peek there coming in from Top Shadows. I mean, they have the bomb plant. They can play it safe. I perhaps didn't know that they were facing off against a lot of AWPs for sure, but you get the idea. You'd have been able to figure that one out rather quickly, to be fair. Once again, outwards made 3 members. Like they're going to be going quite aggressive here. Paulman might be challenged here unless Dottie is going to be able to figure out that information first and try to cover him. Oh, and that grenade did a little bit of damage. All of a sudden, Cop is actually going to be playing a little bit more passive now. I like it. They're actually allowing the towers to take mid control, but it's mostly so that they can have control of where they're actually going and get into good positions when they're finally going to be able to go for the executes. And from what it looks of things, they're going to be heading in towards the A side. The only one is going to be able to get that information quick enough. As we can see, the smokes towards connector is already landed. Great job from Flaw. Paulman is there, being able to find one. Flaw still in a good position. Gets one, gets two overall. All of a sudden, we have Dottie and Paulman playing together. And Dottie missing a second bullet there. That could actually take him out. No, he gets a lot of chances. And third time's the charm. And Paulman is there with the AWP as well. So now they know that Ops is playing mostly towards the A side. Might be switching around. Keegan, best player, Swede. Alright. Yep, I agree. Where did that smoke go? Oh, interesting. Smart smoke. Here we go with Ivor. He's in a good position. He's going to be able to find none, actually. He's going to be going down. But he does have his teammate. Paulman coming in, getting one. Yeah, mostly pistols, but there are still a couple of rifles in there as well for top shotters, and they're going to be able to find a couple of trades going back and forth. It's going to be Resident Johnson. Flaw now, 1 and 2, and he's going to be down 1 HP, but it doesn't really matter. It's going to be able to get the frag and pick up the AWP, and all of a sudden we have a 4-6 lead. Still for top shotters, but still going to be able to have a good challenge here. Well, looks like they're going to be going out towards mid. This is going to get interesting. I think Paulman is going to get white. Get a flash or something. No, actually, are they just holding? Okay, they're getting ready now. Paulman is basically just going to get away with it. Meanwhile, Johnson has been taking out his teammate. Ends up finds Sick. After Sick finds one frag for himself. So all of a sudden, it's going to be a 4 versus 3. Only pistols again. For top shotters, there's not much they're going to be able to do about this. Smoke being brought down. Keegan is going to be able to hold the angle, gets instant kill. Paulman is going to be taking out one of the key oppers. Dottie, though, still in a really good position. He's going to be able to challenge, get first, gets a second. It's all down to Rosen. Just wait, this is his warm-up. I think he had a lot of warm-ups games. Actually, well, he's actually had just one warm-up game. The other one, they got the VO in. Dottie, on the other hand, has been able to wake up again. Top fragging again here for his team. Even though top shot is up still in 1 round, it looks like Cop actually starting to get somewhere. Flaw going aggressive here. It's going to be able to find a first. It's going to be trying to go for a second as well, but it's going to be Ivor there to help him out instead. Meanwhile, the push is actually going to be happening towards the B side. Sick is going to be ready for it. Does manage to get the first one. It's going to be thrown grenade there, and that forces Sick out of his position a little bit, but he's still going to be ready. And now it looks like the Cop that we are recognizing from the previous 2 games we've been watching here tonight. Ooh, Keegan gets a second with that deagle. Perhaps not what I was expecting. Paulman, is he ready for him to swap position? Because it did actually do it. Oh, Keegan, a 3rd kill for himself. Still just with the deagle. incredible performance, and you did tell it. You did say it. Keegan is gonna wake up, and well, it looks like he's actually gonna do that. 1611 to Cop XD. Okay, you're still believing the Cop XD. Okay, it's interesting. We did see Top Shot as being able to start things really well, but I guess we just have to wait and see. Keegan, will he be able to pick up the ace here? That's gonna be the question. He's looking for the first frag after the bomb has been planted. Divert. Oh, he gets Keegan. Keegan goes down sick, finds Rosen as well, and that's gonna be a 7th round of the board. That is exactly what is needed for a Cop. Cop XD. What I say? You say he wake up? He woke up a little bit, huh? A little bit he woke up. Not a lot. He still have a longer path to go. No, but that was a good start. Getting 3 kills there. Needs more though. Pullman is going to be heading out towards mid to help out. Johnson is going to be throwing down a Molotov. The smoke has not been there yet. Decides to throw its flash over. They just need to keep him on the Diga. Wakanda forever. Don't let him use anything else. You know what? Just for you, my dude, we're going to follow Keegan. Just for you. But I need that follow. Am I allowed to switch now? I think so, right? ADX, on the other hand, is going to be able to find 2 quick frags. God tier. Yeah. Hey, Fuppa, since you have played so much Counter-Strike, aren't you interested in becoming a caster? Just a random question. Since you have a lot of knowledge about Counter-Strike. Nah. What do you mean, nah? I think you would do good or great as a caster since you've been playing for so long. Stupid sick. He's like, hey, let me go. I'm stuck in a prison without, you know, what I want. Not my style. What do you mean style? If you've never been casting, you don't have a style. Do you? Okay. So, here's a good question. When you're watching a major, for example, with your boys or girls in voice comms, do you talk about the game or do you just watch it with your friends? Because if you're talking about the game, like what they're doing good, what they're doing bad, what they should switch, then that's basically casting. It's just that you have to do it inside a microphone. I would lose stuff to talk about. It's a talent. No, the only thing he has to talk about is Counter-Strike, and he has freaking 20,000 hours in Counter-Strike. I think it's a lot. Yeah. I like watching, and some of that you said. Yeah, exactly. So basically what you're doing when you're sitting in voice comms with your boys watching a major, you're casting, but you're casting for your friends. Yeah, get that one right. That's a valid argument, and you can't fight me. Let's go. At me, bro, on Twitter. Oh, wait, you don't have it. Never mind, I'm just kidding, alright? But I can tell you guys about a giveaway that we have together with Coolmaster, where you can win an MM711 Pro Grade Gaming RGB mouse. Make sure to type ! contest, follow the link to our favorite Facebook page. That is our page, King of Nordic. See what I did there? Okay, never mind. Anyway, the MM711 comes equipped with ARM switches that can take 20 million plus key presses. How long would that last for you? The most creative calculation will win. So type ! contest and follow the link to our Facebook page. Oh geez, he started the battle, he couldn't win, so he rolled commercial instead. What do you mean commercial? I won it! He already said, okay, fine, shut the fuck up. See, I already won it. Next week, ladies and gentlemen, on Monday, we are gonna be having official Foppa sitting next to me here inside the casting booth, talking about what the CS players are doing good and doing bad. Just so you guys know it, It's official. He typed a message to me on Whisper and he said, hey, yo, you know what? Actually, I've thought of your idea. It's been like 15 seconds since you mentioned it, but I've thought about it and I'll definitely do it. So, you know what? It's done. It's done. We're gonna talk Counter-Strike. Do you get to sit do you get to sit in your lap when co-casting? Yep. No, you're full of bullshit. No, I have proof. Right, Photoshop. Twitch logo. Purple. Yep, I have proof. ADX is gonna be able to find the first frag here. It's gonna be Pullman going down sick. It's gonna be able to find the trade though. Rosen, only with a USP, is gonna be able to find the trade here as well. So it's going back and forth, but it's still just pistols for top shotters. And they're still in a 4 versus 3. You can idiot. You like me. Don't lie. You like me. You know what? If I don't know you for like 100%, you know, but I'm smart. I know that you're thinking right now that, you know what, I would never do it, but you have a little bit of a thought, like furthest inside your brain, thinking, it would have been fun though. Like, would I have been good at it? I do have some CS knowledge. No, I can't do it. Can you stop reading my brain, weirdo? Yeah, I'm just saying, I think he would do great. This is what happens when you show up to the qualifiers. You sign up to shit you had no idea was coming. See you next week, official football. Yep. Oh, unfortunately. Oh. Nah, to be fully honest though, no jokes, no memes or anything. I think you would do great. I'm pretty good. I think Fantasbank can vouch for me here, but I'm pretty good at helping, not carrying, but you know, helping my co-caster pretty much. If they get stuck, you know, I make a little bit fun of it, but just to make you comfortable. I'm not gonna be able to sleep tonight. Hey, don't think about it too much. Like, for example, as I was saying, as an example, when you're sitting in voice comms with your teammates, or not teammates, but your friends and shit, and just watching a major, and you're talking about what's good, what's bad, that's basically what you're doing. Like, if you were to be coming in, too late, mate. Like, if you were to be, let's just pretend that you're actually gonna join me on next Monday. You would not be the play-by-play caster. You would only be the caster that, you know, during freeze times says, why did Johnson get this deagle frag? Like, why is ADX going aggressive here? Like, what do they actually earn on it? That sort of thing. He would have been an analyst. There we go. Analyst. See, I can do English. Yeah, Jesper is a great supporter. He will make you regret being there and will call you out, but he will help eventually. Stupid. You're not helping, Fantaspam. I could actually get a co-caster. Hello. Hello. Oh, Johnson. Yeah, Jesper's a great supporter. Oh, sorry. Yeah, Jesper is the best there is. Now, how do you delete Twitch chat messages again? Exclamation mark, vanish. I'm just kidding. Oh, shit. My bad. What shit? There we go. Paulman did manage to get a frag on all of this. 14 rounds on the board, ladies and gentlemen. Looks like Cop is actually going to be able to take this all the way. And I think it's 14 rounds in a row, right? No, 13 rounds in a row. They won one over there, but that's 13 rounds. Alt F4 and hide under the cover seems to do the trick. Well, if you actually Alt F4'd, you wouldn't have been in chat. Ends up, Dottie Rosen. Actually, some good answers coming in from Top Shotters here. Johnson's going to be able to find a frag there onto flaw as well. It means that it's all down to Ivor. He's been able to find at least one. Why does Ivor remind me of Boneless Ivan, or Ivan the Boneless from Vikings? Well, mostly because it's, you know, the 3 first letters. And the 5th letter in this one, it's the 4th letter in Ivan, or Ivor. You know, I'm stupid. It's Monday. It's allowed to be a little bit stupid. 14-7. Top Shot is doing well at this moment of time, as they're going to be able to find at least one more round into all this, but it's still just 2 rounds away from match, 1 round away from match point, 2 rounds from the win for Cop. So they're still going to be trying to do the best they can. But Foppe, would you be interested in trying out? Not live. We can stay out of live if you want to. But just do a test cast. Just you and I, a replay, and talking. I'd be down for it. I'm not lying. 20,000 hours of CS:GO knowledge is not something you should throw away, dude. If you can't play anymore on a good level, you should definitely either become a coach. If you feel, but I feel like it's more tougher to be a coach than a caster. For me, like, you know, I've been a coach for both a female team and also a male team. But I think it's tougher to be a coach than a caster. A coach, you have to tell people what to do. But if you're wrong, you will also get the blame for it. Meanwhile, if you're a caster, you just the bicep. And that works. It works for me. I mean, remember, I'm 6 years and counting. I can only talk for myself, but I would be more weirded out by casting a replay than live to an audience. I know what you mean, but at the same time, it's more comfortable because if you make mistakes, nobody else can see it. Like if you feel like you can't do it and you just completely stop, then it's no point. Like then it's, you know, it's no worries because you're still just casting a replay basically. Oh, that grenade! Oh, it actually took him out! 1 versus 1, 16 HP versus 10. Frozen can take this time now. He should be able to get it. Well, depending on how Dottie is going to be playing this, obviously. Okay, so if you're interested, Foppe, I'm not gonna give you more pressure now. This is the last thing I'm gonna say. But send a email to that if you're interested. When you are interested, we can put it that in this instead. When you are interested, you just send a mail and we'll work things out. You can think of it. Now I'm done. My girlfriend starts laughing. Hey, baby, I just want a co-caster, okay? That's all I want. Someone who can help me bounce the ball back and forth. All right, Eco coming down here for Cop. It looks like they're going to be going quite aggressive. Shik is going to be jumping out. He's actually going to be staying alive for a second here as well. Something I didn't perhaps expect, but here it comes. Gets one. He's going to be taken down immediately. Johnson gets a second, gets a third here as well. Yes, indeed. It's going to be an easy cleanup. 9 rounds on the board here for Top Shotters. Hey, Fem to Spend, you would have been good at social media. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Calm down. I get everybody. Whoever types in the chat, I'll sign up to something. If you had an MM711 were to co-cast with Jesper in freeze time only, average players swap 6 times per freeze time. Your amounts would last 128,205 games in King of Nordic. Now that's a long time. Yep. Let's get the party started, eh? Here we go, it ends up. Ooh, well. They're actually making some sort of a comeback now. Why is that, chat? Why is it that Cop has not just been able to find one more round? Oh yeah, you said 16-11, right? 16-11 to Cop. Flaw gets Keegan. Flaw gets a second there as well, but Rosen and Johnson has been able to find a couple of trades as well. Important for Pullman. Yes, indeed. That is going to be Rosen and ADXD, only 2 players remaining. He's been trying with me for months. Yeah, but the only thing I've been trying with you, Fantaspan, is try to get a date with you. That's the only thing I've tried to get. Alright? Calm down. I asked you out for dinner. I've asked you out to go to movies. I've asked you to come to the studios for a cup of coffee. You just deny me, dude. I've been simping for you, my man. And you just deny me every single time. You've literally never... I've asked you out. Not on an actual date, but I've asked you out. So if you walk out of your house and come to the studio, then you walk out. Creative logic. 1 versus 1. This could very well be the round, ladies and gentlemen, that Sick is going to be able to pick up. And it looks like Sick... Yeah, he's just waiting, and that's going to be GG's. Ladies and gentlemen, 16-10 is going to be the score line, and we do have GG's. Jesus Christ, Cop coming in, and they're going to be representing Sweden on King of Nordic on Friday. Now, we already have a Swedish team representing Sweden, but they're now called Kings. So we might have a derby here, all depending on how good Pullman, Flaw, Dottie, Ivor, and Sick is going to be able to perform. So it's going to be very interesting to see. Let's go to the pulse screen, because that's what I do. A little bit of music, just relax, as we call it. Just gonna whoop. There we go. Not sure if it lagged for you guys, but I don't care. Quit. I said it. Yep, 16-10. You only want me at the studio just to lock me in a soundproof room and do unspeakable things to me, like listen to MC Cromwell rap to your beatbox. Hey. Hey, you want that. You want that. Don't lie to me, dude. Nu snappar jag palmen. Do it. Do it. Just need to save this picture. There we go. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys so much for watching. And hopefully, I'm not going to put any pressure now. Hopefully, we're going to be able to see Foppa with me next week. Casting the Swedish qualifiers. We'll just have to wait and see. No pressure, but it would be fun. Alright, peeps. Thank you guys so much for keeping me company in the Twitch chat as well. Only in beta, you're only talking about Keegan, but you're still typed in chat, so thank you. Official Foppa, thank you so much for being in Twitch chat. It's been really fun. I haven't seen your name earlier much, but now you typed a lot. I'm gonna remember that. Thank you guys. Thank you, Foppa, for being in the chat. Fantaspan, OG supporter. You weren't in yesterday during the Norwegian and Danish qualifiers, but I'll forgive you. I'll forgive you because you know, I want to take you into a soundproof room and do unspeakable things to you. I'm just kidding. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys tomorrow for the Finnish qualifiers. If you'd like to join in for that one, if you want to join in for the Finnish qualifiers, you can do that at 5 p.m. tomorrow Swedish time. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you once again tomorrow or on Friday. Thank you. Bye.
By Valdi. Oh my god!
Damn! Yo! He's acing it! He's acing it!
Norway, Sweden, Denmark, Finland. Only one country to take it all. To show the others who is truly the King of Nordic.
You can qualify into the King of Nordic by visiting one of our partners: Sweden, SwedishProLeague.se; Finland, CSGOFinland.fi; Denmark, esport.dk; and Norway, Gamer.no.